I was consistently losing money sports betting, and I didn't understand what I was doing wrong. Through my journey, I've discovered 4 key habits, and I went from consistently losing money to making thousands of dollars every month sports betting. I wish I knew earlier these 4 habits when I started my sports betting journey. They will save you from losing your money and wasting all of your time. Start implementing these habits right now, and I promise everything will change. I really need you to focus and lock it in with me. Skipping one of these habits could be the reason why you're not seeing your bankroll grow, so be sure to watch the entire video. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to beat the sports books. We upload videos every week teaching you how you can become a profitable sports bettor, and you're not going to want to miss a video. The first game-changing habit that transformed my sports betting journey was mastering bankroll management. It's surprising how many sports bettors overlook this crucial aspect. Back in the day, I remember having a profitable week and I was super excited. And then the next day, poof, it was all gone because I wasn't managing my bankroll. When I say bankroll management, I mean how we're managing our money in our sportsbook accounts day in and day out. There were a few key points that I was completely ignoring, like setting a budget, determining how much money I was comfortable losing in a day, a week, or a month. If I lost this amount, can I still pay my bills, go out to eat, live my normal life? I was avoiding having this conversation with myself. I also wasn't establishing betting limits. I needed to decide on what was the maximum percentage of my bankroll that I was going to put down on a single bet. I recommend keeping this between 1 to 3% depending on how conservative or aggressive you want to be. So if you have a $1,000 bankroll, the most that you'll ever wager on one play is somewhere between $10 to $30. I also wasn't setting a percentage of how much of my bankroll I was going to wager with in one day. Keeping this under 25% is my recommendation, but again, it's going to boil down to how conservative or aggressive you want to be. Meaning, if you have a $1,000 bankroll, the most that you'll ever wager in one day is $250. In sports betting, you're going to have losing days, and that's okay because you didn't have your entire bankroll at risk. The key is staying in the game and living to fight another day. Ask yourself, do you truly know how much you're betting every day in total? If you don't know the answer to that question, make the change right now. Something else that I was completely ignoring was tracking my bets. I wasn't keeping a record of how many bets I was placing per day, so it really made it difficult for me to know if I was staying within my limits. Honestly, a small part of me didn't want to know how much I was wagering per day because I wanted to be a little reckless. Speaking of bet tracking, one tool that was an absolute game changer for me was OddsJam and their bet tracker. They helped me stay, for lack of a better word, on track with all of my bets. So what I love here is that you can come into the calendar, you can click into any day, and then you can see how many bets that I had for January 14th, which was 18 bets. And then we can go through all of these right here. Everything is so organized and so concise. And then when you can come down here and scroll down a little bit, you can see for the whole month of January, I have all of my statistics right here. So this gives you just great insight into finding out where I was profitable or maybe where I wasn't profitable. Obviously, like right here, I had a bad month with Caesars for January, but I obviously did very well across all the other sports books. So tracking your bets is something that I was neglecting early on in my journey, but using OddsJam's bet tracker was an absolute game changer for me and really helped me flip the switch. Before the games would start, I would have this idea in my head that I was going to hit it big and today was the day. And then when I didn't hit it big, I would chase my losses all the time. It became so normal for me to do this. I couldn't resist the temptation to increase my bet size for that next game, ensuring that I'm going to get back everything that I lost from the last game plus a little extra. Especially when I saw that tweet from someone saying that this next play was a nuke and we were going to want to unload the entire bankroll on this play because there was no way this could lose. Ask yourself how horrible of a feeling it is to put everything down on one play and then it loses. Managing your bankroll will ensure this never happens again. The second habit is setting realistic expectations. In my opinion, your expectations can make or break your sports betting journey. Start off by defining your goals. Determine what success looks like for you in sports betting. Whether you're trying to grow your bankroll to a certain size or make enough money per month to take care of that car payment or pay for that vacation. Focus on sustainable growth. Aim for the small, steady gains instead of focusing all of your time on trying to hit that 9-leg parlay. Remember, celebrate those small winning days. Not every day sports betting is going to be some massive payout. Acknowledge and appreciate your progress. You're taking steps in the right direction. Too many beginning sports bettors, in my opinion, want to take their $300 bankroll and turn it into $5K by the end of the week. You'll get there, but it's a process. Also, stop comparing your sports betting journey to others on Twitter. This is a recipe for disaster and will kill your confidence, especially when you start to see others that maybe are making more than you are for this particular month, and then it's going to drive you insane. Why aren't you as successful as they are? Understand that you won't get rich overnight sports betting, but this is a wonderful side hustle that will pay you out handsomely. The third habit, and I want you to really listen in closely on this one, is staying consistent and persistent. Let me break it down. Too often early on in my journey, I was switching up my betting strategy and my unit size every single day. One day I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just going to bet on MLB totals and I'm going to focus on this certain odds range. Then I would have a losing day, so I'd wake up the next day and be like, yeah, whatever we did yesterday, we're not doing that again today. We're starting off with a brand new strategy. But the truth is, it was just one day, so make sure you stick to a routine for an entire month. Keep your betting size, the odds range, and the markets that you're wagering in. Keep it all the same. The real key is staying patient. Success in sports betting takes time and perseverance. It will test you to your core. Don't be discouraged from having setbacks or maybe multiple losing days sports betting. This will happen. And this all ties back to trusting the process. Have faith in your strategy and stick with it. If you have moments of doubt, reach out to me on Twitter and I'll be there to talk you through it. Use me as a resource. You're not alone in your sports betting journey. What habit do you struggle with the most? Comment down below. The final habit, which is the most important one, is continuously learning and improving. The strategies and edges you have right now will not last forever. You need to constantly evolve and understand the game is always changing. Learn about a sports betting software like OddsJam and take advantage of their free trial. Linked in the description. You'll find out the power that you have at your fingertips with their tools is truly mind-blowing. Experiment with new strategies by putting very small amounts down on certain plays and then keeping track of how well the new strategy is performing. You might uncover an edge that isn't popular yet. Start networking and reaching out to others in the gambling community, and you'll find plenty of people like me that are happy to share their insights and experiences that can help you along your journey. Make sure to reflect on your performance and looking over your results on your bet tracker. Your betting history can provide you valuable insight that can help shape your path for future success. If you apply these habits, I promise you, your sports betting journey will absolutely change. You won't master these overnight, but start focusing your attention on one habit and then grow and build from there. Now, if you're looking to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then click this video right here that's going to go over all the tools that OddsJam has to offer. If you're serious about making money sports betting, you need a software that's going to take your gains from the minors to the majors. You'll be blown away with how powerful their tools are.